Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to go over the best, in my opinion, 1080p or 720p, 60 or 30 FPS render settings in Sony Vegas. But what I'm also going to do is go over the Audacity settings, how I export it and what settings I use in my commentaries. I've got one open right now, but luckily I can have two open at the same time. And I'm also going to go over the Fraps one. So I'm just going to go over Fraps first because it's really the main thing in making videos. Obviously, commentaries and editing is very important. Well, not as much. I think editing isn't super important. Like, it's not really important, but it's very important to actually make good videos. In my opinion, it is. So if you leave a video unedited, it might not look good. It depends how it was actually recorded. But I just did a test, but I'm going to edit it anyway. I don't need to, but I'm just going to show you like the default, or what I do for editing, how I edit them. Only just a short version because I uploaded a video guide the other day. If you haven't seen that, I did that a few days ago. It's actually been about a week actually because I haven't been uploading much recently. Sorry about that, it's just really because I just haven't really been bothered. Like, I just didn't know. So I did know, but like I didn't actually. I just couldn't be bothered really. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go over the Frap settings first. And yeah, I haven't done a commentary in a few days, so sorry if this is bad, but it's really all you need to see is the render settings and the editing things I use. But yeah, you're probably here for the render settings, but I'm going to do that last. So yeah, the FPS in Fraps, by the way, Fraps isn't free, you have to pay for it. I think it comes with a watermark, I'm not actually sure. But so yeah, it'd be better if you bought it because it wouldn't have a watermark. I think that's really the only difference, obviously. Well, not obviously, because you probably don't know if you haven't used it before, that it won't come up with a few of these settings. But yeah, so the first thing I'm going to go over is the FPS tab. So the benchmarking hotkey, I don't even know what that is. I can actually just disable it, which is good. I didn't even see that. I don't know how I did. And I don't know why you want to disable that, but yeah, you can. So yeah, why not? I have to set up that. So yeah, so that I just keep it none. It depends what you want. I don't know what it does. You might have to research or something. I might do that, I don't know. I'm not really the research person, but I can research if I wanted to. But I don't really care because I just have it off anyway. I don't think it does anything good. It's not like record. It's not as important as that, I don't think. So the benchmark settings, obviously I don't use it, or I don't now. So this doesn't really matter. But I'm just going to check. Okay, because before it said I can't record with other recording softwares open. I tried it with DxTory and it was with that. That's with the tutorial a few days ago, or actually about a month ago. I don't think I uploaded it and uploaded that when I did the other week instead. But yes, we're the same week even though I did it a few days ago. But anyway, back onto the tutorial. So I leave that as FPS, get checked. Stop benchmark, I just have this at 60 and have that unticked. Don't know what it does. Overlay hotkey is F12 so I can see what it is, but unfortunately I can't record the desktop with it. That's why I'm using the open broadcast, as you sort of just said when I was checking. But yeah, so I have that as F12. I don't use it, so I might as well disable it. Why not? And then I keep it at the top left. I haven't actually been recording with it recently, but I did a test recording for this. So basically, not a test recording, just a video that I'm going to edit and upload. Not actually upload, but just render it and then see it. So yeah, I keep that at the top left, hide overlay. I don't have that on. It's always nice to see if you're recording. That I have unticked. Movies, I have that as F8 now. I used to have its page down, but I changed it to F8 because I only record Minecraft with Fraps. So, well, I changed the cinematic thing to C, so yeah, it's not like I toggle that and then have to do it again and stop recording or something. So the video capture settings, this is another really important one. Same as the video capture hotkey. If you want 60 FPS, then make sure you have 60 FPS checked here. If you have 30 FPS or this checked, then it would just record at that. But if you want 60 FPS videos which look really smooth in my opinion, especially with Open Broadcaster. As you can see on this tutorial, it's quite smooth probably, as you can see now. But so yeah, I keep that at 60 FPS. Loop buffer length, I just keep that at 30. Don't know what that is either. That, no, I don't know why you want to split it. I mean, you can, but really, I don't know why you want to do that. But you can have that checked. It's up to you. They're called Windows 7 sound. Win 7, I expect that's Windows 7. So I'm not using Windows 7, so I don't really know what it says. That probably doesn't actually mean record the... Well, it probably does mean record Windows 7, but it might not. I keep this at stereo, but I keep that checked. So this, I keep that unchecked, just because I use Audacity, so I can actually, because you can't split them, I don't think. I don't think you can. So yeah, I don't have that on, so I can actually edit it in Audacity. It's like if I was recording Minecraft, which I would do with Fraps, then there'd be the Minecraft sound, and I edit the, well, me speaking, but I'd basically import a video, so it won't work with Audacity. You have to record with Audacity, as you can see now. I am. So yeah, hide mouse cursor in video. I just keep that checked. I mean, you don't have to have it on if you don't want to. They can see what you're doing because the menus are highlighted if you're hovering over it. And in the actual game when you're playing, you can't see it. It's just the cross thing, or whatever it's called. I don't even know. So yeah, I keep that checked. Lock frame rate, no, I don't do that. Don't really know what that is. Force lossless RGB capture, maybe slower. Don't know what that is, so yeah, I keep it unchecked and it may be slower, so yeah. So that's it for the Fraps. Obviously you can have screenshots, but I might as well just disable that because I don't use screenshots. So yeah, I'm just going to minimize that or actually close it. When you press X, it will come up with exiting Fraps will stop the counter being shown in your games. Are you sure you want to unload Fraps? Just click OK if you want to go out of it. If you don't, then click cancel, but I don't know why you click the button anyway if you don't want to. So now I'm just going to go over the Audacity settings. So I can't really... Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Let me try a second actually. No, I can't do that because I'm already using the microphone in the other Audacity, and if I stop that, it'll mess up with the recording. But basically what I do is Effect, Noise Removal. I select the bit of the beginning where I'm not speaking, because obviously I have to move around all the games and stuff. So yeah, I cut that out at the end after doing Noise Removal, and then do it to all of it. If you don't know what I mean, either search up a tutorial, you can work out yourself, or you can look at my tutorial, which I'm pretty sure is currently at the bottom of my channel. So yeah, that's that. So sorry I couldn't do that, but I might do that another time, an updated one. I didn't actually change it, it's just I got earlier version, so I can actually have the noise removal. If you're wondering what version it is, it's 2.0.6. So now I'm just going to go over the Sony Vegas settings, which is Sony Vegas Pro 13, but I just called it Sony Vegas for short. I don't know why, but I just don't like it having over two lines. Like for Google Chrome and Creative Cloud, it's fine, and Photoshop, but yeah, that's just me. So yeah, I'm going to go Vegas Pro. So once you load it up, if you haven't used it before, then it would be like this. If you have used it before, then you might be going to options, and if you have used it before, then, well, you're probably here and you know what you're doing with Sony Vegas. You might be using Movie Studio Platinum or something like that. The settings are similar, but there are lack of settings compared to this Sony Vegas Pro 13. But if it comes up with your previous project, disable that or to enable it, you just come to the general preferences by going to options and then preferences, and then it's automatically on general in this version, and then you can uncheck or check automatically open last project on startup. So if you want that, that would automatically open up the last project. If you didn't do anything, then it won't really work, but yeah, I had to make a new one before doing this because I always did that just so I didn't have to open it. So what you want to do to make a new project in Movie Studio Platinum, it would automatically come up in the current version 13. it would automatically come up with making it, but I haven't used it in ages, so I'm not exactly sure how it looks, but I have a brief idea. So what you want to do to edit these, you can either go to that or go on File and then New. And then these are my settings. So I saved it as a template, but I'll go over the normal template. So what you want to select is HD 1080p 60i, or just 1080 60i 1920 by 1080. It is 29 FPS, 29.97, but we can change that by just clicking on this drop down menu and then clicking 94, sorry. And yes, that is actually 60 FPS. On YouTube, in Google Chrome, currently in Firefox or everything like that. I'm not sure, but I know for that it doesn't actually have 60 FPS at the moment. So if you want to view videos in 60 FPS, then you want to use Google Chrome. It's free. I really recommend you get it. It's not really less advanced than Google Chrome, but it has a lot less features, so it's not really confusing, and it saves lag basically, so you don't get as much of it and crashing. So you have to be in Google Chrome to see 60 FPS. Don't worry, it will say 60 FPS, like 1080 or whatever you're uploading it in at the most, and 720 or and all that. It would say 60, it won't say 59.94. It's not a mess like that. So yeah, just select that and then change field order to non-progressive scan. There we go, I couldn't say it then. Pick this one. I can't speak, that's what I mean, I haven't done commentary in a few days. Pixel aspect ratio, just keep that as 1 square. Output rotation, keep that at 0 degrees. Whatever that is, keep that off. And then pixel format 8-bit, and then keep the full resolution rendering quality to best, or put it to best. I'm sure it's normally good if you use a different template. And then motion blur type Gaussian, and then de-interlace method, keep that as none. And then you can select this if you want to always start with that, but I saved it as a template. If you want to save it, if you want to type the name in there, it would say Untitled 1920 by 1080 or something like that. Then make sure you click the save template button. If you don't, it won't save and the name will change. So yeah, I wouldn't save that, but you can obviously save it as the same name, Untitled. I don't know why you want that, it just looks a lot tidier, cleaner with saving it as YouTube or something. And yeah, make sure you click save template. And then you just click OK and nothing's changed. But I think that's changed. But yeah, so that's it really. There isn't a video or anything. To import video, go to File, Import, or you can go to Project Media and then Import Media, which is next to the lightning bolt icon. And then you can open, sorry about this is my speed art and something I'm doing on a game, which I might upload a montage of that if I finish it, or I might just make it unlisted, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's not what I'm doing in this video. I'm showing you the render settings, best in my opinion. So then you can upload your video. I just go into my D drive, and then I can go to Fraps, which is here, and videos, and then I'm going to import the video I said that I recorded. Then you can just click on it and drag it in, and then click no, that's what I do. And then you want to right click, make sure you click on the video. If you don't and you have control, just press shift on these, and both these are yellow. You see it's greyed out, the properties, that's because the properties are different for each one and you have both selected, so it won't really work. So you just want to click on the first one, the video, and then go on properties. You want to right click on it, and then uncheck maintain aspect ratio. There's some recorded software, so I'm not sure. I think pretty sure Open Broadcaster, it wouldn't have the black bars, but I'll just keep that unticked anyway. And then change Smart Resample to Disable Resample. If you're making a Minecraft montage, then you can leave that as Disable Resample. You might have seen in my speed art video, if you watch that, I kept it on. That had a bit of motion blur in it. But yeah, I'm just going to disable it, because I don't really want the blurring. then press OK, click OK. You see it was stretched, but it doesn't really lose quality. Just going to view this video. So it's just a random video of me jumping around and having fun in the Mineplex hub. So yeah, that's the video. I just had to take one of that. And if you think I'm using this skin as copyright, that's because I can't think of a skin right now to use. Hopefully I'll change it soon. Sorry. And yeah, so if you can suggest a skin, I really like this one, especially with the grey cape. Yeah, I like that because it goes well together. But anyway, not into that either. So what I like to do is go to video effects, FX to be exact, color corrector. You can drag that in. I don't actually do that, but sometimes I do go on color curves, drag in default, and then you drag this one up and it will make it a lot lighter. That it will make it a lot darker. So yeah, you can change that, but I'm not going to. Just going to leave it as default. You can make it a bit darker. So instead for montage, you could do it like that. It goes a bit darker. Just going to go out of that. I'm not really going to go into edit it, but say you add the Audacity thing here. I'm actually going to import one. So where was it saved? Oh yeah, I remember now. Going through all my folders. This is where I keep all my YouTube files and stuff. These are all my avatars. But yeah, so I think it's in no, it's not in videos actually. It's just in commentaries. Now I can import the speed art intro. That's just the introduction to it. The video guide, I'll just drag that in. Why not? And you might see this like this grey thing here. It says like Master Bus or something. It's up there. I'm not sure what it's called, but to disable that will enable it if you want to. I don't because you can't see as much. Go to options. And then go to view, and then go to audio bus tracks, or video bus tracks. I think it's audio bus tracks, and then that will disable it if it's unticked. If it isn't ticked and it's there, then I don't know why that is, but yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't be like that, not with this anyway. So yeah, I'm not going to edit it. I just cut a bit out here. So if this is a bit loud, I'm actually going to cut it out. Not cut it out, I'll just turn the sound down. So let's listen to it, why not? By the way, this is a preview. If you have this at draft auto, draft quarter or something, it's not going to look like that when you upload it. Unless you're a genius and know how to upload it like that, which I don't. Then, yeah, you don't worry, but it actually, with apps, best 4 and draft 4, I don't even notice the difference, to be honest. Makes it a lot laggier when you have it on best and higher than draft. So yeah, it's actually quite weird, to be honest. I thought it'd be worse than that. But I keep it in preview 4 sometimes. If it's one like this, I keep it as best 4. I'll just play this. So that was a bit random. I just put in a random audio commentary then. If you want to fade it out, just drag this. Make sure you do it where the gain mark is. Do it up there. Actually, it does work sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't work down there this time. Don't know why that is, but yeah. So just listen to it again. You can hear the fade in. You can right click the end of the fade. Change this to like that. Yeah, I'm not going to play all of it. It's about 10 seconds. Yeah, it's just over 10 seconds. That was very close. But yeah, so I'm going to go over the render settings now. I'm going to go to File. Well, you're going to go to File. Then Render As. And then what you want to do is set this to wherever you want it to save to. And then this will be unchecked if this is your first time using it. Go to Main Concept AVC/AAC. Don't get mixed up with these two. It's this first Main Concept one, and then you want to go down to whatever you used in a project. If you use 1280 by 720, select Internet HD 720p. If you made it 1080p, which I did, then go to Internet HD 1080p. Select it so it's highlighted in blue. Whoops. And then go to Customize Template. You save this to what you want as a name. Well, I'm not going to do that, so make sure to include videos chat if you want the video on there, which you most likely do. That's really the render settings, not really for the audio. Keep this at HD 1080, 1920 by 1080. Keep the profile on main. Set the frame rate to whatever you used in the project. So you want to, if you use 60 FPS, do 59.5. Was it actually that? I don't know, sorry, I'm going to have to go out of this. Bear with me. Yeah, it's that. Okay, I did get it wrong. I'll have to go back in again. It shouldn't take long. Let's go back in it. There we go. So I'm back on it now. So set this to 59.940. Luckily I remembered it. Double NTSC. And then allow source to adjust frame rate. Keep that unchecked. It might affect the frame rate and then uploading 30 FPS. I'm not sure, because I haven't used it like that before. I haven't really checked. Field order, keep this at none, whether used in a project. Pixel aspect ratio, keep this at 1 if you used it in a project. And number of reference frames too, keep this. Use the blocking filter unchecked. Variable bitrate, keep that checked, not 2 pass. Don't keep that checked. Maximum 24 million, average 12 million. You change this, or how you put it, the slower the render times will be, so it'll take longer to render. And then this is the number of slices, keep this at 4. But this is the encode mode. So you want to find that out by going to System, and then click Check CPU, or GPU, sorry. It says OpenCL is available. Make sure this would boost render times, so it make them shorter, make them render quicker, I think. That's as far as I know. And then, yeah, encode mode, keep this at OpenCL, whatever you used, if available, it says. And then enable progressive download, keep that checked. Audio 48,000, bitrate 192,000, system, that's what we just went to. That never seems to come up with for me, so I don't know why that is. Project, set this to best. Video rendering quality, this to use project settings. Or you can, I think, no, it's not actually off. You have to use project settings, which is kind of weird in my opinion. That never comes up for me in this template, I don't know why. Probably just it's not allowed with this template. Color space, keep this at default, and then you can name it whatever you want, and then make sure you click the save icon, save template, and then click OK. And then what you could do is press this or click this favorite button, or this star button. Now it'd be yellow, and then you can check this show favorites only, and then you can go on it and it will come up. Oh, I didn't actually save it. This is exactly the same template. Then you can click render. Hopefully this is in the video. It should be. I'm just going to render. So it's quite fast, but that's only because it was 10 seconds long. It might actually feel like it's quite a long time to render if it was only 10 seconds. But it's really not. So yeah, at the end it's quite worth it to be editing it. If you put the more effects you put on, I think the longer it takes to render. I expect that's the case. So don't worry that it looks kind of bad quality there. It's not actually going to look like that in the video. Or I don't think it does, I haven't noticed that. And if you want it to close this dialog box when rendering completes, then check exactly what I said just there. And it will close when it's finished rendering. It's 95%. And it's done. And then it will close automatically if you saved it as that. Or set it as that. If it doesn't, and it's your first time using it, that's probably, or it was unchecked before, that's probably why. You won't be able to actually do it that time. It won't close automatically that time, because you did it just then in that one, but it will do it next time. I'm going to close Sony Vegas. No, I don't want to save it, thank you. I'll go in this. I saved it to this YouTube folder, videos. And then I forgot actually to put my intro in there. It's actually at the start, so you can see that's a new intro. Hopefully you like it. If you do, then please be sure to say that. That'd be really nice. I'm going to view this untitled video. So there we go. I have a feeling it was actually a bit worse than last time, but that's what render settings I use. So that's really it. I can shift delete that and then press enter. And yeah, that's really it for this tutorial. So hopefully you found this tutorial helpful on the best 1080p 60 FPS render settings. And yeah, that's how to upload HD 60 FPS. So if this was helpful to you, if you found it helpful, please be sure to smash that like button and tell me how you found it, if it was helpful, if it wasn't. If it wasn't, then I'll try to improve it next time. But it was just really the render settings, so I don't know what I could improve. Yeah, so that was it. Thanks for watching.